colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Recruit Paul Woodruff and the invocation by Recruit Tommy Alonzo.
T. Forward, march.
Reid.
Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will you please join me in the Texas pledge? Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
If you would please bow your head. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you. Safe travels for everyone that made it here tonight, Lord. Lord, I want you to watch over and ask you to watch over our brothers and sisters that are out there fighting the fire right now, Lord. Lord, we ask that you just continue to be with all of our recruits out here and their family as they start their new adventure in life. Lord, in your name we pray. Amen.
Go.
It's my pleasure to present to you Lubbock Fire Rescue Deputy Chief of Operations, Lance Phelps.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Lubbock Fire Rescue Recruit Class 2014-2. The mayor, the council members, and city manager at council meeting tonight, but we'd still like to thank them on behalf of Lubbock Fire Rescue for their commitment to public safety and for providing us with the resources and personnel needed to accomplish our mission. This time, I'd like to introduce our chief officers. Fire Chief Mike Kemp, Deputy Chief Kelly Mormon, Division Chief Michael Lewis, Division Chief Coy Johnson, Division Chief Rob Connect, they're hiding back there with Battalion Chief Brett Austin, Battalion Chief Sean Fulkerson, Battalion Chief Randy Butcher. Our training division staff, Training Chief Chris Addington, Captain Steve Myers, Captain Nick Wilson, and Captain Lance Hamilton. Also Administrative Assistant Rosalinda Cervantes. I'd like to thank the Honor Guard for their attendance tonight, for all of their hard work and sacrifice. They do an outstanding job representing Lubbock Fire Rescue at every event that they attend. Thank you to all of our retirees that are in attendance. Thank you for your service to this department. I want to thank the family and friends of these graduates. The recruit orientation is a very difficult time for these men. We all know that your support helps them to succeed. We're very glad to have you here tonight to help us recognize these men as they graduate from recruit orientation. Training Chief Chris Addington will now give the summary of training.
Good evening, Chief said I'm Chris Addington. As you can see by the way I'm dressed, I have multiple things that I do here at Lubbock Fire Rescue. Most importantly, I have the distinct pleasure of serving as the Battalion Chief in charge of the training division. During the last 6 weeks, I've had the opportunity to get to know these recruits and see them learn what we require of them as a member of Lubbock Fire Rescue. The last 6 weeks, however, being absolutely no easy task, which I will speak of momentarily, was just a short part of their journey to reach this day. For most, the journey started 3 to 4 years ago. They decided they wanted to make firefighting their career of choice. After deciding that the fire service was their calling, there was a decision, application, and acceptance into a fire academy. These men, some of you attended Woodruff Fire Academy, South Plains College Fire Academy, the Killeen Fire Academy, Texas Engineering Extension Service Fire Academy, the TX, ESEG, Emergency Medical Technician Academy, as well as others. And even, lastly, the Victor Valley College Fire Academy in Victorville, California. While in their respective academies, they spent a minimum of 460 hours, up to about 560 hours learning the fundamentals of firefighting, from the basics, such as self-contained breathing apparatus, or SCBA, as those of us in the fire service refer to, are ropes, hose, ladders, ventilation, and fire signs, with the more involved classes of hazardous materials, rescue, forcible entry, extrication, and firefighter safety. These academies only required them to gain the book knowledge in these subjects, with related physical skills required for them to perform. At the end of the academy, they had to pass a written exam, as well as a skills evaluation, where they not only had to pass the skill, but pass it at a highly accepted level. Completion of the fire academy was just one of the first steps, however. Next, each of them had to become certified, at least in the Texas Department of State Health Services Emergency Medical Technician Basic, or as we would say, EMTB. This required a minimum of another 192 hours of classroom, as well as hospital rotation, ambulance rotations, with a national registry test at completion. 3 of these young men have continued with their medical training to achieve higher levels of medical certification, including 1 paramedic, 1 intermediate, and 1 who received completed national registry skills and written examinations for intermediate. Now they have finally met the basic qualifications to apply for a firefighting position. Next, they were required to complete an application, take the City of Lubbock Civil Service exam, where 189 people competed for just these few positions within the ranks of Lubbock Fire Rescue. Once they had passed the written test and been placed on the eligibility list, they had to pass a candidate physical ability test, which consists of 8 events and must be completed in a maximum time of 10 minutes and 20 seconds. During the entire test, the candidate must wear a 50-pound weight vest and perform such functions as 3 minutes on a step hill, a ladder raise, and maneuver a 165-pound rescue mannequin down a 75-foot course. After completing the physical portion and in their pursuit of a firefighting career, they had to pass an interview panel, the chief's interview, and a doctor's physical. If they managed to pass all this, then they were finally offered a position at Lubbock Fire Rescue. Well, that is where the training staff and I come in. Then came the fun part. 6 weeks of honing skills, passing more exams, and physical fitness training. They learned policies and procedures and were tested on them. They learned about reading smoke, team building, and radio operations, and were tested on them. They learned about high-risk, low-frequency events, engine operations, the fire marshal's office, self-defense, and medical protocols, and were tested on them. They practiced extrication, live fire exercises, and medical scenarios. They learned about Lubbock Fire Rescue Specialty Teams, our heavy rescue team, the hazardous materials team, aircraft rescue and firefighting, and our dive team. They learned about firefighter safety, participating in exercises such as RIT, Mayday, and flashover training, and taking classes such as Saving Our Own and Everyone Goes Home. They learned the true meaning of phrases such as attention to detail, sad and unfortunate, squat thrust, everybody squat thrust. And up and over. But it wasn't all work and exercises. Each day at 4, they were afforded the opportunity, to stay fit by participating in physical fitness activities such as a 3-mile run, the anthill, hose races, and even fun in the sun. Wow. What an amazing opportunity you've been given and have taken and have chosen to excel at, gentlemen. This weekend, those who have completed their intermediate paramedic level training will begin shift work and begin to serve. For the other 14, there's a little more education yet to obtain as we at Lubbock Fire Rescue continue to strive and improve the services that we provide. And thus we'll be putting these men to the next level of medical certification, getting them to advanced EMT or intermediate level. However, with these 6 weeks behind them, and with an eagerness to get on shift and start practicing what they've learned, we stand ready to welcome these 17 men, their 9 wives, 10 children, and the remainder of their families into this, our family, at Lubbock Fire Rescue. A family full of diversity, as these graduates alone came from Lubbock, Manola, Shallowater, Smyer, Tahoka, Woodruff, and even from Orange, California. Again, within these groups, there are 3 college degrees, ages that range from 21 to 35, and the diverse work experiences that range from plumbing, electrical work, heating and air conditioning, a service coordinator for heavy equipment, a tire expert, a tower crew leader, a freight company, ramp supervisor at the airport, one that worked at a gym, one that scared me, one adult refreshment delivery driver, and 6 that previously worked in emergency services as firefighters or emergency medical services. But whatever their hometown or background experience may be, we have come together this last 6 weeks to learn how to be part of a team and to work together for a greater good. A good that involves many things of which I want to speak just briefly. Gentlemen, with your training, you have learned there are people counting on you. The first of which are the families, citizens, and guests of the city of Lubbock that are counting on you. And I task you to remember, the day they call 911 is their worst day, and our one shot to be at our best. Gentlemen, your peers are also counting on you, because this is the Lubbock Fire Rescue. It is not about you, but about we, and the good and excellent that we can be together. Next, I encourage you, make every day a training day. Learn something, practice a skill, hone an art of this job, because you'll never know when that dividend will pay off. But can rest assured, if you don't, there'll be something in you that's lacking. Lastly, gentlemen, remember tonight. Remember every day, because there is no greater job, and only select few get this amazing opportunity. On behalf of the administration and training staff of Lubbock Fire Rescue, congratulations, gentlemen, and job well done.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2014-2, thank you for coming and supporting us tonight as we graduate. On June 2nd, we reported the training classroom as 17 individuals from different backgrounds. Some of us had fire experience and a few others had just an academy under the belt. We all trained hard together, suffered in silence together, and even pushed ourselves to physical levels in which we all thought we couldn't do on day 1. Tonight, I can say I gained 60 more family members as well as all the other members from the Lubbock Fire Rescue. As a recruit class, we had a ton of bad luck breaking anything we touched during these 6 weeks. We even got a rookie death count placed on one of the boards by one of the instructors in the classroom. During the 6 weeks, we lost 2 nuns, a Chromebook laptop, a zipper to a pair of turnout pants, a washing machine, 10 feet of 5-inch supply line, a foam truck, engine 5, 2 6-pocket duty pants. At the time I initially began writing this speech, there was one back that was on this, but the same recruit ended up breaking his back running down the hill yesterday during our final PT day. We also went fluorescent light during our media drills, and found out that one of the instructor's bullhorns was inherent waterproof. And last but not least, my speech tonight, the Chromebook apparently did not say it. Kind of improv my speech today. For the 3 recruits that will be hitting the floor at the respective stations this weekend, for these guys, I would remind them that if they haven't learned anything in these last few weeks, remember this. Keep your mouths closed and ears open. Be the first to do something and the last to leave. And if you think you finished your duties, find something to clean. For the rest of us, we'll have 12 more weeks of advanced EMT. Let's keep studying hard and keep our positive attitudes. On behalf of the class of 2014-2, I wanted to thank the training staff and everyone who taught us during these last 6 weeks. Thank you ultimately for enlightening us with your knowledge and making us better firefighters as we go off duty. Congrats to class of 2014-2. And again, thank you, Chief Kemp and Chief Phelps.
At this time, we will have a presentation of the certificates and badges with those who have been selected as painters. Please come forward at this time. We ask you please hold your applause until all the recruits have been in hand. Recruit class 2014-2, please rise. Tommy Alonzo. Chris Banks. Adrian Barajas. Reece, Garza. Garza. Harendt. Harre. Hawthorne. Seth, Hawthorne. Coy Johnson. Reid, Lindsey. Payne. Trevor, Clay, West. Woodruff.
We extend to you the superior reputation of Lubbock Fire Rescue. As members of the fire department, we are responsible for its future. Our motto, your safety, our mission, while simplistic in words, directly describes our fundamental responsibility. This responsibility is fulfilled by adhering to our mission statement and core values. Our mission statement is as follows. Built on a long history of service, Lubbock Fire Rescue is dedicated to providing unparalleled emergency response and life safety services for our city. Only by striving for excellence can we succeed in providing our customers the service they expect. Our core values are as follows. To our customers, we owe the residents of Lubbock the highest quality of service possible, characterized by responsiveness, integrity, and professionalism. We will continually strive for quality improvement. To our fire department, we owe Lubbock Fire Rescue our full commitment and dedication. We will always look beyond the traditional scope of our individual positions to promote teamwork and organizational effectiveness. To each other, we owe each other a working environment characterized by trust and respect for the individual, fostering open and honest communication at all levels. To ourselves, we owe ourselves personal and professional growth. We will seek new knowledge and greater challenges and strive to remain at the leading edge of our profession. Please raise your right hand. Do each of you affirm that you will diligently strive to uphold the model, mission, and core values of Lubbock Fire Rescue to the best of your ability?
I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to say, Lubbock Fire Rescue is one of the best, if not the best, fire department in the United States. We have a wonderful chief, administration, and the men and women that work for the Lubbock Fire Department Fire Rescue. Thank you. Firefighters have always been summoned to an emergency by alarm. The first firefighters were summoned by the ringing of a bell that would sound throughout the community. With the invention of the telegraph, the alarm was changed to a series of bells that would ring in the fire station. This series of bells could tell firefighters important information such as the location of the fire or other fire department news. The ringing of the signal 10-8 has been significant in letting the fire department and others know that equipment and personnel are in service. Lubbock Fire Rescue Honor Guard will now ring these gentlemen into service. Present Mark.
In closing, I'd like to address the family members and friends of these probationary firefighters. Thank you for sharing these individuals with us. Qualities you see in them have become apparent to us. Be patient, compassionate, and understanding, because these probationary firefighters will become witness to the harsh reality of the trials and tribulations that have tested firefighters for years. But first and foremost, be proud of their accomplishments. For few have the courage and determination it takes to become a firefighter. We welcome you to the family of Lubbock Fire Rescue. To the probationary firefighters, this journey has tested your endurance, strength, intelligence, courage, and determination. In our mission statement and core values, we use terms such as excellence, responsiveness, professionalism, and teamwork. We talk of things we owe, such as integrity, trust, and respect. These are not things handed out with a uniform. These are things and actions which require your commitment. Don't ever lose sight that the citizens we encounter have a name, a soul, feelings. Never lose sight each firefighter and officer you work with is your brother or sister in service. As a team, we can do great things. Pulling in your own direction is a lonely, tiring process. One of my favorite quotes is by Winston Churchill. It's often used by President Ronald Reagan. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. You're joining a profession, an organization which takes great pride in what we give. We give the citizens comfort at their time of need. We give our time and energies to the best we can possibly be. We give to United Way, MDA, burn camps, and other various charities. We give compassion. We give courage. We give strength when it's needed most. We pledge to give our lives to this profession that hopes to give. Winston Churchill was right. Our living is secured by working hard and being dedicated, but our life is fulfilled by giving total commitment to those we serve. Our mission is clear, and our core values give us a foundation of strength. Our traditions are strong and our expectations are high. As probationary firefighters, you have chosen to join the best profession in the world. 30 years from now, you look back on this day and marvel how quickly time's passed. Make that time count. Make your journey complete. We welcome you to Lubbock.